What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Arrival Entertainment, and today we are going to be talking about one of my most anticipated movies of the year, Disney and Pixar's Lightyear. Lightyear is the newest movie from Disney and Pixar. It stars Chris Evans as Buzz Lightyear and is directed by Angus MacLane. And in this film, legendary space ranger Buzz Lightyear embarks on an intergalactic adventure alongside a group of ambitious recruits and his robot companion named Socks. I just read off the synopsis on Letterboxd because even though I saw the trailers, I didn't really know what the main core of this movie was about. And I don't think you guys should either. The trailers gave you a little bit of what the movie was about, but there is a lot more to unpack in this movie, and I think you guys should experience that without me giving away certain plot details. Words cannot describe how excited I was to see this movie. Toy Story was my thing growing up. When I was a kid, I was literally obsessed with Toy Story. I was obsessed with the movies, I was obsessed with the toys, especially Woody and Buzz. Woody and Buzz were like my heroes growing up, and they were toys. They weren't even people characters, they were toy characters. Especially Buzz Lightyear. Any kid my age at that time just wanted the toy Buzz Lightyear because he was such a cool toy. In fact, let me show you guys something real quick. I actually still own my original Buzz Lightyear figure from 1996, back from when I was a kid. He still works, even though he doesn't have batteries in him and he doesn't really stand up that well anymore. I managed to get him to stand up fine for this video, but I still managed to hold on to him, even though he's kind of beat up, and I played with him a lot as a kid. And I even have a collection of Buzz Lightyear figures from when I was a kid, even a Zurg figure from the Disney store, as well as the Disney store Buzz Lightyear that's right here. So yeah, the character Buzz Lightyear has always meant a lot to me ever since I was a kid. So the Toy Story franchise has meant a lot to me my entire life, and the character of Buzz Lightyear has as well. So again, I was so excited to see a theatrically released movie based on the character Buzz Lightyear. And I'm honestly surprised it took Disney and Pixar this long to make a theatrical released movie about Buzz Lightyear. Sure, we had Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, the animated movie, which I really liked, and we had the follow-up show, which really needs a DVD and Blu-ray release. I missed that show so much, and it was such an underrated Disney show. But I believe the movie Buzz Lightyear Star Command came out straight to DVD and video, so we never had a theatrically released Buzz Lightyear movie. So even though it was really cool to see it now, I'm surprised it took them this long to do it. And I didn't go in with any set expectations because that can easily ruin the movie for you going into it. I just wanted to be entertained with a character that I've grown up with my entire life, and the movie, in my opinion, absolutely succeeds. I had a lot of fun with Lightyear, and despite the movie getting unnecessary hate, which I'm not going to go too much into, I really don't see why. I had a lot of fun with this movie, and it doesn't deserve all the bad rap it's getting. I mean, it's getting a bad rap because there's a same-sex kiss in the movie. It lasts like not even a second long. Why is that worth getting so bent out of shape? You have a whole hour and 45 minutes of a movie to digest, and yet everyone's focusing on that one little thing? It's kind of sad that because of something like that, a movie is now labeled controversial. Which, I don't know, I'm not going to get too much into that, but I think it's stupid that a Buzz Lightyear movie is now labeled controversial because of something like that. A moment in the movie that doesn't even last a full second long. I don't know, I'm not going to get too much into it, and that's the last I'm going to mention of it. And a lot of people were upset and disappointed that Tim Allen didn't come back to voice Buzz Lightyear, and I was a little taken back with that too, but then I heard Chris Evans was going to voice Buzz Lightyear, and I said, perfect. Who better to take over for Tim Allen than Captain America himself? And he's a big highlight in the movie. Chris Evans is phenomenal as Buzz Lightyear. There was even moments where he sounded so much like Tim Allen. I said to myself, did Tim Allen come back to voice a couple lines here and there? Because that sounded just like Tim Allen. Chris Evans did an overall fantastic job capturing the essence of Tim Allen while still doing his own thing as the character, which is what every good actor should do when taking over a character that a certain actor played before. And I like all the new characters in this movie that Buzz surrounds himself with. I really like Kiki Palmer's character, Izzy Hawthorne. She's the granddaughter of Buzz's former Space Ranger partner, and she does a very good job in the movie. Taika Waititi plays a character called Mole Morrison, who's interesting. I don't really know how best to say it without getting into spoiler stuff on what he does in the movie, but he's more the comic relief character. And, you know, Taika Waititi, he's a very funny guy. He directs and stars in very funny movies, so obviously he was the best choice for that, and he had a lot of highlighted moments in the film. And of course, the character of Socks I thought was going to be very annoying when I saw him in the trailer. Thank the Lord he's not. He is just the right amount of cute, funny, and just overall entertaining. I thought he was going to be very annoying when I saw the trailers, and thankfully he isn't. And of course, with this being a Disney and Pixar movie, the animation is top-notch. However, nothing really new and spectacular. Disney and Pixar, I've noticed in the past handful of years, likes to stick to the same type of animation that they've been carrying on with for the past few decades or so, which is fine. They have a set formula, but I don't know. I think it's time for Disney and Pixar to maybe experiment a little bit more with animation. There's this new movie called Strange World, and they had a trailer which kind of looked like an old 1940s, 1950s trailer, and I said to myself, ooh, are they experimenting with animation? But then it just evolved into the same type of animation. I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe one day they will. I'm not trying to knock Disney and Pixar for this, because again, the animation in this film is spectacular. It's amazing that the type of animation that they've achieved over the past handful of decades. It's just that nowadays it's starting to feel a lot of the same, and maybe they should experiment more with animation with, I don't know, their next movies or so. The action I thought was really well done in this movie. It was nice and smooth direction from director Angus MacLane, especially when Zurg comes on screen. Now, we all knew that Zurg was going to be in this movie. However, without getting into spoilers, they do something with Zurg in this movie that is you're either going to like or it might piss you off a little bit. I'm on the minority, I guess minority because a lot of people are complaining about it. I'm on the minority that actually liked what they did with Zurg. I thought it was a nice little twist to this movie. Again, I'm not going to get into spoilers, but like I said, there is a twist with Zurg that you're either going to like or not like, despite the fact that James Brolin does a really good job as Zurg. He's got a deep voice. He has a very menacing presence as Zurg. And I don't know. A lot of people, like I said, are complaining about what they did with him. I thought it was fine. I liked it quite a bit, and I don't know. That's all I really got to say about Zurg without getting too much into spoilers. And that kind of leads me into my biggest issue I did have with the movie, and that is the fact that the movie does a lot of things. A lot of people are saying this movie plays it safe, and I can kind of understand that. It does a lot of things story-wise that we have seen before in other Disney movies and just other movies in general. And at times the plot can be a little bit predictable. Something would happen, either an action scene or a character moment, and you can easily say, okay, I know exactly what's going to happen there. And sure enough, it did happen. So if I had to pick out my biggest issue with the movie, it's just that the plot's a little bit predictable and Disney's doing a same type of story in certain aspects of the movie. It's not the entire movie, but Disney and Pixar, they're doing story aspects that they have done plenty of times before, and that was the only thing that I really thought was disappointing. There really isn't anything plot point-wise that's brand new here. When it comes to those plot points and characters, we've seen it all done before, and while it's done, again, well enough, like you can watch it and just be like, okay, I've seen it before, but it's all right. It gets you through the movie. I do understand some people's complaints with saying certain things were underwhelming for them and certain things were predictable for them. Despite the fact that I walked out of the movie just saying, it's whatever, it's fine. It's one of those things where I feel like I have to bring it up even though it didn't really drag the movie down for me. It's a weird double-edged sword, I guess. But I was still very much entertained with Lightyear. I thought the characters were great. Chris Evans knocked it out of the park as Buzz Lightyear. They did set up another movie. There are 3 post-credit scenes, so make sure you stay through the credits to see all that. So I am excited to see if they're going to do a follow-up to this movie. I would love to see more movies with this incarnation of Buzz Lightyear. I think they could do some really awesome things. Now that the origin story, I guess is what I want to try to say, this character is set up, now we can explore more, and I really hope they do more, but we'll see. I'm not sure what the box office numbers are wise, but this is Disney and Pixar. If they want to do a sequel, they'll probably do a sequel. We got 3 Cars movies, so if Cars can get a trilogy, I don't see why Buzz Lightyear shouldn't get at least a trilogy himself. I don't really agree with what a lot of the public is saying about this movie. I had a great time with it. It's a ton of fun. If you're a huge Toy Story fan, I don't see why you won't be at least entertained with this movie. And I think Lightyear is a definite Blu-ray purchase. I would obviously recommend seeing it on the big screen. It is a movie where you would want to see it on the big screen. It does have a lot of cool sci-fi animation epic stuff that you would get a lot out of on the big screen, but nevertheless, I do recommend the movie whether you go to see it in the theater or you wait for the Blu-ray to come out. So guys, that is my review for Lightyear. Just like always, let me know in the comment section what you guys thought about the movie, and are you hoping they continue with this incarnation of Buzz Lightyear? Obviously I do, but I want to know what you guys thought. So whatever your thoughts on all that is, let me know in the comment section below. And just like always guys, thank you again so much for watching. I got 2 videos that I want to do very soon. They're follow-up videos to some videos I did a few years ago. A few years ago I did 2 videos called the top 5 movies that I like that everybody else doesn't like, and top 5 movies that I don't like that everybody else likes. Those videos were well received on my channel, and I thank every single one of you who liked those videos and watched them. So I'm going to be doing follow-ups to those videos coming very soon. So look forward to those and more new release reviews coming very soon. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys check out Lightyear. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like and share it. Subscribe right here if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, take care.